Hello, this is Josh Hunter, presently in the city of Santa Monica, California. So I've noticed a couple of things going on in the news. See if I can address this. First thing, I wanted to start like a false rumor about myself, like something that that people think is like something that I like, and I wanted to start like this false rumor that like I love to eat like used tampons. I just want like people to think that like, oh, this guy loves to eat used tampons. I don't know. I think that'd be neat. Like if I was like walking around and somehow like someone came back to me to like, hey, I heard like you like love to eat like used tampons. I think that'd be like a really neat thing. Like to hear, to find out. Like I don't know. It's like a cool rumor. I think anyway. So I just thought I'd like to say that. Secondly, if you are like a minority and or someone of the darker skin complexion or whatever, and you get into like a pinch with some extremists or whatever who are like fans of like the lighter complexion, I got something I think might help you out. Now, obviously I'm not a doctor nor am I a fighter, so you probably don't. I've never used this, and if I saw a fight like this, I'd run from it as soon as I was even slightly aware of it. But if you could not avoid this fight and you thought you could fight, but then once you got in it, you realized probably not the best idea. Like it's you and like 8 guys or whatever. Here's something you can say, and then let's see if it'll help you out. All right, so let's say you're like the minority or whatever, and of the darker skin complexion, and there are 8 guys of a lighter skin complexion, and they're like, well, that's it. You play a good game, boy. Now you die. And here's something you can say to maybe help you out. All right, so you're all right. So you're the minority in this case. All right. Hey guys, just wait. Hold on, just a second. Just wait. So let me ask you this question: how many words are there? How many words are there? And then you'll have to take it from there. I can't. That's as much as I can tell you. But if in a pinch, if there's anyone on your side, you might get some help. But that's about all I can. I mean, like in a pinch, I'm like saying like in a real like what I'm trying to do. Like I'm referencing. I don't know if you ever saw that movie, The X-Files, or I mean the show, The X-Files. I think it was in season 1. Scully she was in this facility that she wasn't supposed to be in, and it asked her for a password, and like she couldn't remember the password or something. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm remembering this exactly, but. Like she couldn't remember the password, and like the guard like what's the password, and he was like, oh, and Scully was like, oh, it's purity control, and that was the password. It was but it was in such a pinch, like it was almost like absurd luck that she was even able to remember it. So watch that episode. That's what scenario you're in if that happens. By the way, that's where you are. If you ever watched that episode of the X-Files. Alright, I got one more thing. Have you heard this? Have you heard this? I want to bring back now, and you know what? I don't know. This might be this. I know the other 2 things I said seem like they're. I don't know. In the old days, when you wanted to insult someone, you would say, "Oh, you know, your mother wears army boots." And I don't know. I kind of want to bring. I want to bring it back. I want to bring it back. Like if you're in a situation where someone's like trying to insult you, like you don't have any money, and man, look at your car, man. That's like not a good car. Like you really want to get them back, just you just say, yeah, well, your mother wears army boots. And you gotta make it your own. I mean, you can put it in whatever tone you want, but if I'm not mistaken, it should put them into such a, like, first of all, it's like an old insult, so they're not gonna understand it, but it'll confuse them enough to where you wouldn't. I don't know if it'll confuse them, but it's like, what do you mean? Like, what? Because no one said that in a while, if I'm not mistaken. So I just think it'd be like a neat thing to do. Like, if you don't know what the right insult to say is, like the right retort, like just if someone is trying to insult you and they're just like saying a bunch of things, just say back, well, your mother wears army boots. You can say it however you want. Like you could say it like, like I just said it, or you could say like, no, I'm not gonna try it any other ways. Anyway, and yeah. So I thought that's something you'd like to. Yeah. I'm 34 years old, and I've got the best grades on earth.